Swiss cheese, counterfeit these nigga bitches.
So if it does this, I will leave the market.
Man, you know I'm with it. I'm talking about chop 100 rounds.
Welcome to another week in the life of a Forex day trader. This week we are going to be trying to flip $10 into $100. Now, is this possible? Anything is possible. I know that you guys have seen multiple upon multiple videos of fellas trying to flip money and then they don't even finish the challenge, or fellas trying to flip money and they show fake results, fake proof and whatever also, right? So what I'm going to do on this challenge, I'm going to take you guys throughout the whole journey and show you the actual proof of us depositing the $10, of us making the $100, show you the whole journey of what mentality you need to inherit for you to pass this challenge, for you to complete this challenge effectively and most efficiently. So now, can it be done in a week? I think it can be done in a week, especially with the market action right now I'm seeing on gold. I suppose it could be done in a week, right? So let me take you guys on the journey. Let's get it. Okay, so now this is our second trade. All right, so basically right here we swept sell side liquidity, we got buy side liquidity. Now we just need a change of character on the 5-minute or 15-minute time frame to show that we are now changing direction to the downside. All right, so basically it basically, if you look at this side as well, right, so it repeated the same setup it did here, right here, right? So the first thing here we see is that we have basically a head and shoulder pattern, right? And then the market changed character right here, left a fair value gap with an order block, swept it, and then it came back and filled the fair value gap, dropped down. While it dropped down, it created liquidity right here, and then liquidity was taken today in the AMs during Asian session. All right, so sell side was taken, buy side was taken just at the beginning of London session, right? So now we've just entered off of this order block, as you can see. We just entered right there. So the way are we looking to take our take profit? All the way down right here, right down at these lows, at the 4-hour lows. Basically what's there is, that's where our take profit for $100 is. Okay, can you see me there? That's basically where our take profit for $100 is. All right, so right now what we're just waiting for is just further confirmation. Okay, and right here we see that we had a little bit of a retest on gold. We had a bit of a retest there. We had a bit of a retest right there. Suppose this is liquidity sweep, the final sweep. If it changes character right here, leaves a fair value gap, and then break this low, I'm sure we'll be good to go. So that's it for now, gents. All right, gents, so this is the account we're going to be using for this challenge. All right, so like I said, we took the first trade. That was about $2. What's up, gents? It's Monday right now. Tuesday. Well done to us, gents. We didn't trade on Monday, so we did very, very well there. And then on Tuesday right now, we have a big push to the upside. The market just shot up right now. I was waiting for it to play out to break above here, so I moved the SL to right here. So let me just show you guys there. So this is even better, right? Because if the market manages to close above this 30-minute order block, we are going to enter another trade, another buy from this order block to go to the upside. But firstly, we need this one to close. So it will close in about 7 minutes. So when that happens, I'll let you guys know, and then I'll be confident for more buys to the upside. We'll have to enter again on there, but for now let's just wait to see what it does. All right, we just have to wait for it to close above the 30-minute order block, and then we are good. Check you guys in a minute. Something in some sense. That's why now we at $7. We took the first trade on Tuesday. All right, so that was the $10. However, we still have $10 equity in equity, right? But in balance we have $7. So right now we've entered our first trade, risking $5. So let's see how it goes. And I like how it's progressing to the downside, as you can see right there. So we are nearing closing this low. We close that low, it leaves a fair value gap right there. I'm sure it'll be a confirmation for lower price action. All right. However, I will still need a further break down below this breaker right here, because again it could use this as a potential to go upside. But however, because we have buy side and sell side liquidity right there, because of buy side and sell side liquidity, as the market continues to provide liquidity points right here, right, it's showing us momentum, it's showing us bearish momentum. Okay, because right here you see it broke these lows, but it failed to leave a fair value gap, and then we swept it again. Now it's leaving the final fair value gap. I think this is the final drop to the downside now. I think so, but we'll see as the time goes. We'll see. This for now, our final confirmation for this change in character, for this rejection right here. We would like to see it break this low, not to reject above it and go here. We'd like to see a rejection, like a complete manipulation of this order block. We need to see it gone. All right, I love how it's performing on the 15-minute time frame. So it just has to manipulate this breaker block, and will be good for shorts. Take profit right here. The take profit here, mind you, will be now irrespective of the long we want to take. So I'm really going to hold this trade all the way up to 2000, 2900. I'm really going to hold it all the way down. So, but as for now, I really like how it's leaving a fair value gap right here. I really do hope that the next 15-minute candle will leave an order block there. So let's see how it goes. Okay, so I just did a fundamental analysis right now, and it's not exactly in our direction. All right, so right here they say a higher than expected reading should be taken as a positive or bullish for the USD, while a lower than expected reading should be taken as a negative for the USD. Basically what they're saying, if the USD is going up, the gold is going down. All right, it's going to be bearish. And it was very, very, very lower than expected. It came at minus 33,000, negative 33,000. That is way too much than expected. All right, so now it's a conflict of my analysis and the fundamental news. All right, so let's just see how it goes. I trust my analysis. My analysis is saying shorts, and that's it. So if it does buy, it is what it is. But then again, remember that NFP was just last week, and NFP was strong bearish for July. Understand? So let's just see how it goes, man. But trust my analysis for now, and this is how it's playing out currently. I really love how it's performing. Change, sweep of liquidity, change of character, clear imbalance right here. I love it, right? But I won't enter right there just because I want it to break below here, just to give me security. Okay, just for it to give me security. But I do trust it's going to be bearish because of this analysis. This is top tier analysis. So if we do get violated, it is what it is, right? But there is only one thing you can do, and that is to trust your analysis. All right, no strategy is 100%, and this, it is what it is, and it is what we have for right now. So let's just see how it goes. But I really love how it's performing. This is a clear imbalance right at the entry. If you haven't watched my strategy, this is exactly what is in my strategy. Go ahead and watch it right now. This is exactly what we want to see. So let's just give it some time. There's no more news today. There's only news tomorrow. But I do be trusting that this move right here, this movement we have right here, will be the whole movement for the rest of the week. Gold is going to be bearish as shit. It's going to be bearish. So let's just wait. See you guys when the market has done something we like to see. That is something we do like to see. Okay, right now we've done 10% of the challenge with right where price is right now. We've done 10% of the challenge and it broke right exactly where we wanted it. So this is just further confirmation that the market is indeed going to drop. So right here we have another fair value gap, and here as well. And then if you go on the 30-minute, the market just recently left a fair value gap right here, which can be validated by this order block. So if I am going to enter a second entry, at least I'll have to enter on the, let me see. From 43 to 51, that's a little bit too big. So if I have to enter at least from right here, from 42 to 49, that is also still too big. At least within this range right here, at least within this fair value gap we see right here. So from 46 to 51, that can be my second entry. Yeah, that'll be my second entry right now. So now we just have to wait, and we've done 10% of the challenge. We're at $10 right now. So let's just see. Okay, another day. Yesterday's trade took us out, man. Wednesday took us out. Today is Thursday, around 6 minutes to 6. Okay, so that trade took us out right here. My stop loss was somewhere here, I forgot. So we were in this short, as you can see right here. So what happened is, this was just liquidity for it to enter into the 4-hour fair value gap. Entered into the 4-hour fair value gap, created an SMT divergence right there, broke off structure, and then changed character right at this level. And then as it did that, it left a fair value gap and an order block. So we want the extreme order block that caused the break of structure, correct? We want a clear imbalance, and we want what else is this? The continuation to the downside. So it is this order block. I could have placed it right above. I could have placed my stop loss just right above this fair value gap, but it sometimes just might be risky. So I placed it over this order block, and then we're going to be right in the trade all the way until it hits take profit, really, because I'm going to be swinging this one at least until it hits this level, and that'll be $32.50, $3,250. At least if it hits there, and my profit will be around like $100. Now that'll be a big ass trade. So I'll just wait for this entry to. So I'm guessing this will be the entry it will take tomorrow. Tomorrow there's supposed to be news, supposed to be CPI, if not, or this was CPI. I think this was CPI today, right? So I just think tomorrow it will just supplement today's news, and then the movement will continue to the downside. So I guess I will be definitely holding it until next week at least. All right, because last week we tried holding it, but what happened? The market reversed on Monday. Exactly, the market reversed on Monday. But right now we're at the premium level, right? Right now we're at premium level, so I do trust the market on reverse this time. I do trust the market on reverse, because if you look at it right here, Here we had sell side. This is where it first indicated that it is going to sell. Sell side liquidity, buy side, and then it tapped right there, understand, into the 4-hour fair value gap. Left the SMT divergence to show bullish failure to break, to continue to the upside, and then it had an impulse break of structure. So that is a very good price action right there. Simple, easy, very clear. So now I'll just wait for the market to come and enter our trade, and I'm sure we'll be good to go, because these are nice and clear fair value gap. It's nice and simple. I doubt that the market is going to go bullish from where it is right now. So see you guys tomorrow, Friday, and hopefully it takes us in before it actually does continue to the downside. So let's just wait, and I'm sure right at this level it will just be creating liquidity, buy side, sell side liquidity. It will take out sell side, take buy side, enter the order block, and then drop. So see you guys tomorrow. Okay, what up, gents? So now we'll just have to wait for Monday open. Today is Friday, and our entry was ticked in right, I think, at the beginning of London open. So I think it played out well there, and the whole day it's been consolidating like so. So that's something on its own. So we have a second entry prepared right here, this fair value gap, but the actual entry I have is at this order block right here. So I'll just have to wait for it to click in. So this we'll continue this challenge. It's still in progress. All right, so come back for week 2 and we'll finish it then. But for now, that's what we have, gents. So this move can actually just give us the $100 all at once. Okay, so now we'll just wait, gents. Thank you for watching. Come back next week.